Welcome, time travelers, and welcome, new time travelers. As always, if you're new to this channel and enjoy learning about history, one event at a time, then don't forget to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. Without further ado, let's get into it. Today we're going to start out in 1819 when French physicist Jean-Bernard Léon Foucault, who introduced and helped develop a technique of measuring with extreme accuracy the absolute velocity of light and provided experimental proof that Earth rotates on its axis, was born. In 1885, Bulgarian novelist in eastern Romania mounted a coup and declared the province's unification with Bulgaria, leading to the Serbo-Bulgarian War. 1895 is when Booker T. Washington declared the Atlanta Compromise, a classic statement on race relations, in a speech at the Atlanta, Georgia Exposition. 1898 is when British forces under Sir Horatio Herbert Ketcher confronted French forces commanded by Jean-Baptiste Marchand at a disputed fort of Fashanda in the Egyptian Sudan. 1905 is when actress Greta Garbo, who is best known for her portrayals of strong-willed heroines, most of them as compelling, energetic as herself, was born in Stockholm. On this day in 1931, in the so-called Mukden Incident, the Japanese army in Manchuria used the pretext of an exploration along its railway to occupy Mukden and to increase its control within 3 months to all Manchuria. 2 years later, in 1933, Canadian ice hockey coach Scotty Bowen, who won a record 9 Stanley Cups as a head coach in the National Hockey League, was born. In 1942, Nazis in Paris executed 116 Frenchmen who were described as communist terrorists, a London reporter said. 6 years later, in 1948, a local communist commander seized power in Mandam, Indonesia, as part of a rebellion effort against the Sukarno government in an incident known as the Mandam Affair. 1961 is when U.S. Secretary General Deng Hammarskjöld died in a plane crash that generated much speculation. A 2017 investigation found that it appears plausible that an external attack or threat may have been a cause of the crash. In 1965, Japanese astronomers Akio Koro and Seika Tasumi discovered comet Akiyasakaya 5 years later, in 1970, American rock guitarist and singer Jimi Hendrix, who fused American traditions of blues, jazz, rock, and soul with techniques of British avant-garde rock and referendum, the electric guitar, in his own image, died of an overdose of barbiturates in London. 2001 is when, for the second straight day, Typhoon Nari pounded Taiwan with record rainfall, causing massive flooding and killing 79 people. 2014 is when Scottish voters rejected a referendum that would have made Scotland an independent country. And our final event happened in 2020 when American lawyer Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who was the second woman to serve on the U.S. Supreme Court from 1993 to 2020, died at the age of 87. Now, why don't we head over to the animal kingdom for our random animal fact number 37, which is an ostrich's legs are so powerful that their kicks can kill a lion or a human. Each two-toed foot has a long, sharp claw, making them formidable weapons. Animals often end up running away from the ostrich. And now, why don't we head into the science lab for our science fact number 37? That deaf people are known to use sign language in their sleep. A case study of 71-year-old man with rapid eye movement disorder and severe hearing impairment showed him using fluent sign language in his sleep, while researchers are able to get an idea of what his dreams about thanks to those signs. And if you are new to this channel and enjoy learning about history, not only from the US, but from around the world, then don't forget to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. I'll see you all on the next one.